What's going on? Nick Sack Tarot's back and it never left. Where the love is what we never lacked and know the best. Right? You know the phrase. What's up, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? Shout out to y'all. Right? Shout out to love. We're back again. Back to do what it is that we do. Back on here, deliver these messages and show some love, right? Build with y'all and yeah, I don't know, connect down. Kind of a crazy day. I really didn't know if I was gonna make it, but we did. We made it, right? Shoot, you know, just gonna do our thing, man. I don't even know really where this is gonna go, right? We never really know where things are gonna go. We're gonna build a message though. We're gonna see what's up with collective and let's see how things always come together, right? Things always come together. I'm sure more people are going to show up as we get going with the cards. So, you know the flow. Yeah, it's the show. Welcome back. Good to have everybody. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe. Check us out. We appreciate you showing that love on the stream, liking the stream, sharing, commenting, getting your questions out there, and of course, your donations and support. We appreciate y'all. Appreciate the love. We've had good streams going these past days, so it's been well. Things have been good. Things have been good over here. Growing. We got goals, right? And we're getting into a collective message first. Y'all know the deal. Death and transformation, going through endings or simply ascending in cycles, changing, right? Could just be ending old habits, old patterns, old ways of being or self, right? Perspective, rationales, in order to see self-mastery, right? Evolution, see ourselves evolve along our path, our destiny, our journey here. Taking up arms, and so this is where we're, really kind of linking arms with spirit, right? Getting that spiritual armor, getting suited up in a in the way of, right, our spiritual presence or self. Right? This is shielding, guarding our path, our journey, our success, our soul urge, our intentions over here, right? Being guarded away from distractions, moving towards passion, right? Moving in passionate ways. And so that's this evolution. Maybe we're, getting rid of that which doesn't serve, or simply focusing on, what's real, what's really important to us, what's in front of us. Okay. I'm very confused, but all right. I guess bye. Well, you never ever did anything for me. Ever. So, yeah. Too bad. Don't let the door hit you. Okay. Wow. I don't know. You can't help everybody. Wow. I actually don't even remember the last time I read for that individual, to be honest with you. Having a bad day, but have a nice life. You're gone forever, pal. So taking a look here. Yeah, just not rocking with it. What's up, Curly Girly? How you doing, love? Good to see you. Welcome in. Cremation ground meditating. And so this is reflection on what we've left behind, what we've lost, gotten rid of. For some of us, we may really be experiencing that loss, even missing, feeling like we're missing out on, all those opportunities, perhaps, choices that we had to make, right? And not getting to bring everything forward. This is kind of like an appreciation of the path and not so much the process, I suppose, right? Because I feel like it's taken a lot. It's taken a lot to get here, collective. And the universe is, in an odd sense, pushing up daisies. It's kind of coming to mind. It's like, through death, through this loss, there is beauty. There is an exchange. There is room for growth. New beginnings. Divine timing's in order here to support us in our spirits, in our spirit here. Spiritual mastery coming forward, where we're really recognizing that and equipping ourselves for our journey, for our paths through that, in that. Again, this is kind of more of a subconscious. It's like it's going through the conscious to the subconscious, right? It's like these things that we've had to do, but now we're realizing why we had to do them. So this cremation ground meditation is bittersweet, very much so, collective. Bino, what's good? What's good with you, right? Positive vibes, positive energy. Let's raise the energy of this stream, collective. I appreciate y'all. I do. You know what? Take what resonates. If you're not resonating with the collective, it's not for you. The message isn't for you. All right? Get mad at me. I've said it before, I'll probably say it again. Sometimes these messages are for a very small few. These messages aren't for everybody. Take what resonates, please. I'm upset. Queen of Pentacles, and so we haven't had that emotional stability of growth, right? So it's like, I'm unhappy with the growth I've been seeing or receiving. We've had to buckle down, make that sacrifice, right? That is that death. That is that death of an end to the struggle, but by ending the struggle, we've ended some sense of like stability, or better yet, I do want to say comfort over here, right? We've left comfort, but we're really meant to be finding enjoyment along this path. We are, even if our outlook, that outlook says that this isn't how we necessarily wanted things to go, is what I'm getting here for a collective. And even if things haven't come out the way that we were hoping, we're being flexible, we're being adaptable over here, the master of opportunity, in order to see some growth forward, in order to see new cycles forward for ourselves. So this foundation of this spiritual warfare, right? I always take this warfare of through this transformation, and then protecting or guarding our path, our outlook, our mindset, right? Standing up for ourselves, but enjoying that. It's celebrating ourselves here, to give us that foundation of self where we are emulating strength here. I mean, we are encompassing strength, and I think there's an inward or an inner self-mastery that's maybe not so reflective of the path. And even if our path doesn't look like what it is that we want, we have to see that we are becoming that which is required for the path. And that is the transformation, and that is the equipping, that is the strength. And that is the, blessing of the present moment, is like this immediate progress, even step by step, right? Inch by inch. Even I feel like this is like, we feel like it's not the whole picture, it's not the big picture, right? So it's like, damn, I'm making these sacrifices over here, but we're meant to be called into enjoyment. And maybe we feel like an aspect of that is distractionary, but we're getting it together, collective. We're getting it together, and there's some celebration to be had there. There's enjoyment to be had in seeing the bright side of that and seeing the opportunities that that can create for us. Instead of this doom and gloom, kind of a heavy energy over, you know, previous loss or what we've had to give up, instead we're being suited up, armored up to really bring this evolution forward into a nice place, into a positive space, because we can interpret this positively or negatively when it comes down to it. We really can. And by being patient, see, there's an aspect of patience here with this being in reverse, and it's like everything that we want is coming, right? But we're being flexible, we're being adaptable here, and we're being challenged to become the person that's able to draw that in for us, because this isn't, you know, I just don't see this being easy over here. Collective, I don't see it necessarily being easy, but I feel like it can be. It doesn't have to be hard, though. It's like we don't have to take it that way. We can enjoy the process. We can enjoy our fire. We can enjoy our ideals and the evolution and the growth that's coming. We can enjoy smell the roses along the way, instead of being, you know, doom and gloom or negative on situation, on all this really sacrifice. This sacrificial energy. And, you know, I get it, because we're sacrificing parts of self, but it's what's necessary for our evolution, right? Some of those parts needed to be sacrificed. Some of those parts needed to be, you know, cut away, you know, in order to see that, you know, that stronger form, you know, come forth here, in order to see that transformation, come on for us. So this is what I'm seeing, right? Collective, you know, bright side, armoring up, you know, reflective energies coming out here. I appreciate y'all being here, right? Donations definitely read first. We are going quick on the freebies, but we're going to get good reads out, all right? We're going to do our thing. Things are usually everything in balance. Everything in balance. You know how it goes. We're going to do our rando reads. Hey, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Take this out into the world, right? Carry this forward. This is the seed. This is the think tank. This is the incubator. This is the bouillon cube, the sazon seasoning mix. No MSG, please, right? This is that real. This is that stock. This is that bone stock. This is bone marrow, right? Some of that spirit broth, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. So let's open it up. Let's get some cards on the table. Oh, Curly, yeah. Well, you know, I've been going for like it was 7 in the morning. I had started at like 12 or something. It was an insane night last night. So it was cool for all those who caught it. We had a fun time. Anyway, gonna get these questions out. Hey, I appreciate that. Jenny? Yeah. I mean, especially if you like, you know, interacting with the channel, you know, we're not really gonna, you know, if you just want to blow up on the chat, it's not really gonna be cool like that, you know? I don't know. So I hope they find what they're looking for elsewhere. I really do. I wish positivity on people. Please, you know, let's not waste each other's time. What's up, Brother Rob? How you doing, man? So, Curly, all right, you were one of the first ones in here. We'll talk to you. What we got going on? If Javon and I speak ever again, what would happen in or from that conversation? Let's take a look. Got Bino up in here. Ooh. Oh, snap. All right, Bino. All right. Interesting. Very cool. Cool energy over here. Yeah, if Javon and I speak ever again, what happened in that conversation? Take a look at Javon and Curly. Let's see what's going on, Javon and Curly. Communication is the question. Huh. Okay. Like I want to speak. Strong feelings. I'm gonna pull 2, because honestly, I'm feeling like that's you. I feel like a lot of times we get excited, I get you. Javon, please. Javon. Looking for some type of clout, social gain, this type of thing. Deciding that's the kind of stability or foundation that they're looking to invest in at this time. It's like they just kind of went around. Nothing official. So I feel like they're not looking for a connection. Huh. This show's hidden. Okay, what's up with this fulfillment? So maybe we're kind of keeping to ourselves. We're not. Okay, so I feel like we're trying to get ahead. We're trying to get ahead over here. It looks like we're kind of like studying or working on ourselves, come up with some type of knowledge, idea. I don't know what we're investing in, but new cycles going forward. I feel like we're kind of in like this hermit energy. I definitely get that hermit feel coming off of this situation. Like we're focused on I keep attaining some type of success over here with this social angle. Okay, this was sitting over here, earthbound, and this Eight of Wands. I mean, trying to get something off the ground. I feel like we're being very grounded at the same time. Tower in reverse. So it just feels like this person's interested in financial opportunities, maybe not losing sight of something, not letting something slip. Just feels like we stepped away kind of because like we don't want to fight right now. We just kind of we're focusing on opportunities here, opportunities for growth. Just kind of don't want to see any holdups. Kind of not happy with what we've been doing. So we want to give ourselves more opportunities here. I think there's some type of realization going on. This person seems to be getting very serious about like creating something for themselves or having something. I feel like it's clout driven though. Like this is what they're chasing. Trying to be more successful, definitely. Definitely getting this success. So this is a type of energy that they're in. Is there anything going on like between y'all though? I mean, doing this romantically, it seems like this is kind of what's wanting to come out. Judgment over here on Judgment's definitely influencing this connection. So I don't feel like you're the bad one in the situation. Justice. So there had to be some type of balance here, equal give and take. Problem with growth, where things were going. More information on this split. Fool and Hierophant. Someone needed to follow their path, their journey. It felt like it was wiping the slate clean. It was away from this connection. Feels like. Yeah, reasons that it ended. Scythe energy. Ending for what? Because with confusion, I feel like strong feelings you really don't know. It's not kind of in line with communication, or we didn't really receive that communication. Work recognition, so cycle's coming to a close, just kind of... It's like we chose to make this decision. I feel like we didn't necessarily have to, but this is, it's being represented by a 22, you know, what it is that they wanted to build over here. Again, it's like kind of surprise coming out. Surprise ending. Again, it's like, I feel like this is news to you, right? Fox, but it feels like they've been looking to end it. You know, this wasn't necessarily like unplanned. Commitment. So commitment is a factor here. Commitment's an issue. Issues with commitment. Somebody didn't want to commit. Time. Felt like we're running out of time, or yeah, didn't have the time to invest in this connection. Saw this being, yeah, I basically not having time for this connection or time to offer this commitment forward, or not wanting to offer the time to enter into these cycles, to entertain these cycles. So we had to cut the momentum. Maybe things were going places, they were going somewhere, and then that stopped. You know, it's like rolling up the sails on the sailboat, right? No more time. Time again. So time and time again, kind of coming up here. Maybe we've seen stalling before in this connection, but yeah, I feel like the bumps in the road have kind of came to a dead end. I just don't feel like we're recognizing or valuing this connection like we should be. I think our minds, focused on other things. We're not looking to offer commitment forward, and we're certainly not offering the time forward. No solution here, no opening, no plan. I don't see us coming back together. I don't think really Spirit's leading us in this direction, as this being an opportunity for us. Maybe perhaps we're forcing this connection. I don't know if that there was love here, or that there was true recognition. I feel like it's more one-sided, honestly. Again, this could have been more due to like attractive factors, something like that, but somebody's being very flexible here, and maybe they're like kind of stepping back because they want something else. I think they really don't know what they want, though. I don't think they really know how strong these feelings were over here. I just get that they really questioned a lot about the connection. Yeah, I feel like, again, that's more in your heart space, where they were kind of more in the I don't know if it, again, I feel like maybe your feelings were bigger on your side. Intuition, I feel like maybe you're none the wiser. Maybe this person was very reflective in their energy, but I think that you weren't really seeing this. You're just kind of investing your time freely into this connection, or kind of just in this positive mindset of that things are going, things are moving forward. And I feel like they were, you're not wrong in being represented, but I feel like there was a shift in the winds, so to speak. And I think this person kind of just got caught up in, maybe a fantasy or idea of a version of life that they weren't living. And somehow they equated that with this connection. And it's really what I'm seeing. I'm not even seeing other people really being an aspect, particularly death at the middle of the connection. And certainly the things have ended. With Anchor, it feels like maybe they're going to stay that way. Yeah. No risks. So I don't know why this person was seeing this is necessarily so down on the connection. It really does feel like they were seeing it as fence sitting, or simply just making a decision to go in another direction over here. It just seems like it wasn't the fit for them. Yeah. I kind of want some more information, man. I'm kind of just being nosy on this connection. What's up, right? It's Mel. What's good, brother? How you doing, man? It's good to see you, bro. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? I think I got this a little bright. Let me turn this down. There we go. I think that'll work. Hey, it's good to see you, man. Any more like insight? You know, this person's thinking, their rationale. You know, I just kind of want to like dig into their mind space. Emotional growth. I just get this person had some type of hang-ups. Like they're kind of like a child at heart. You know, but maybe not in the best way. Maybe this person needs some hardship or needs like kind of to be alone a little bit. Lack of patience. I feel like they didn't have patience with you or with this connection. Maybe it was just like their expectations. And they're just kind of like quick to draw conclusions, quick to be impatient, quick to, you know, kind of have like their emotional space. So kind of like expecting you to be something that maybe we weren't over here. I'm really getting. And I feel like we're both seeing an opportunity forward, and that's why things were moving, right? That's why things were going so fast. I think there was a point in this connection where we were kind of both on that page, you know, and that there was like this attraction, this like, you know, wow, this fire, right? This passion coming forward. 3 wands, but straight to like a fork in the road, right? Straight to, you know, this choice that we have to make. Whereas like, yeah, you know, I'm not so much feeling like this is in alignment with where I want to go, where I want things to be going. You know, it's out of touch with the North Node, with the direction, with the life path here. And so made a decision to go in a different direction. It's like as fast as it started, it's ended, right? And this is due to a lack of like patience, maturity, seeing both sides of the equation. I feel like, again, valuing you, valuing the connection, instead of just seeing it as like an option, right? Playing the fence is what I got. Will in reverse, lack of self-mastery, lack of giving, you know, that cycle, I feel like really a chance. Especially as fast as it was moving, you know. I just feel like it's like we kind of just picked on a couple things to kind of just pull you apart or pull the connection apart, and it's really a shame. Ace of Wands over here, not willing to, no cycles with no new actions forward, right? No new actions to see new cycles come into being, and so it's like this person kind of just gave up. You know, it's like they didn't see what they wanted to see, and they weren't really patient with the connection or about what they wanted. They just kind of like didn't want to really put any effort in. It's kind of where they came down to. Hey, I hear that. Man, long night or what? Right, brother? Long night, I'm saying. I had to get on the stream a little bit later. I was like, oh, I gotta reset. 3 of Swords in the reverse. You know, sadly, I mean, and this wasn't that hard for this person, which is like why I feel like there's no ending, there's no resolution, right? This is unresolved, because I feel like for them, there's just like, you know, there's just so many opportunities forward. They're not, again, they weren't seeing you or valuing you so much as like, you know, the person, the connection. It's just like the less empathic kind of perspective or tone coming out. Where again, it's just like opportunistic, right? In our path, you know, that's kind of how they are. You know, this Temperance in reverse, impatient. You know, move on, next best thing, kind of a thing, and you know, it's a greedy kind of selfish mentality. I do get this immature, like they need to kind of grow up, and they're rushing the process. They're rushing things, kind of by looking for someone else to be all the right things, but at the same time they're not being patient. They're not offering fresh action forward. You know, they're not even honoring the people that they're ending connection with, right? Even though we were talking, and now they don't even have that decency, right? It's because there's some aspect of, you know, of shame or running away from connection, or them being afraid to get truly vulnerable, I think. And so I think that they're protecting themselves from heartbreak or heartache by finding something wrong with somebody else and then offering that opportunity forward that they're supposed to give to their person. They end up giving that to somebody else. And so it's the cycle of like always trying to have the upper hand, always trying to win this, invisible game that they're trying to protect themselves from, kind of really themselves, because they're self-destructive. And so oh, you're welcome, Curly. Hey, excellent. Yeah, I have to be mindful of that. Yeah, let me know. It does, right? It looks much better. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm seeing here, right? It's kind of a very callous, impatient attitude, greedy, selfish, kind of sitting at the bottom. And Five of Cups in reverse, they just didn't see themselves putting any more of themselves into this connection. Or even a sense of like lack within them following their own path. And this was their impatience. So it's like they just, everything that they have, they just wanted to invest in themselves over here. And it's like kind of whatever you had to offer, and then as soon as you wanted something in the connection, it's kind of like, next kind of a thing. So, kind of vampiric. Your opportunities forward, strength, maybe not being so naive, perhaps. I mean, there's an aspect of this naivete with the strength card. But there's, if it's in reverse, I feel like it's more naive. I feel like in this upright, there's more of an aspect of, it's similar to naive, but it's not naive, it's pure. You have a purity. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Because there is an aspect of naivete that is, has an aspect of beauty within it, right? I mean, childlike, innocence, right? There's a relation or aspect back with purity over here. And so I feel like your perspective is more of a pure one. What is it what you have to offer, what you're offering forward, this heart space is sacred, right? Is actually incredibly high value. And I think that there's a lot of strength and beauty in you and in what you have to offer people. I don't think that, with this value, this value recognition being all, messed off over here, right? That you were being valued in the connection. This Three of Swords and not feeling any type of way, not experiencing the same level of loss that you have. It's callous, right? We tend to be, fixers or healers or just empathic and think that, we can give to people who, need. But sometimes, it's just like that's the cycle, and it's not, it has nothing to do with, them necessarily giving back. It's just, this constant, other way type of thing. And so I feel like the strength is like picking yourself up, seeing, recognizing your strength, recognizing your purity and your heart and your love for the value that it is, for the, high vibration that you are, that in another sense, maybe nobody's wrong in this connection, right? Maybe nobody, maybe they're just doing them, they're growing on their level, right? And we have to be the bigger person on some aspects, and understand that this naivete is an aspect of the purity, right? And we're just kind of honing in on our strength, that a true, the biggest hearts, can allow so much more, right? Can allow all, in a sense, because we're all growing along our path. And obviously this isn't in line with your highest growth, right? So yeah, from there, new decisions forward, right? Leap of faith. But this is directional, though. This is seeing the world for what it is, and this is moving from vantage, moving from this viewpoint, from this high vibration here, having understanding, right? That this isn't really a loss if this isn't really meant for you, or if this isn't going to be something that's going to work out anyway, right? And so who wants to drag along a connection, right? Or, end up in a place where there's this kind of like debt, or, right? Like this unequal give and take over here. And instead we're seeing purity being ushered in through our decisions or cycles forward, right? Where it's we're gonna find that equal give and take, where someone's putting themselves as much in the connection as we are, and that's what we're moving forward with. That's what we're doing forward, and I feel like unlike them, we can have patience in this, right? King of Pentacles in reverse. Devil. And so I feel like their energy was devilish, right? Because they were offering some type of, hey, you're welcome. You're welcome, love. I appreciate you being here. So, I mean, I feel like their energy was devilish, love, right? They had mastery over the physical. It was the idea of this connection. It was the idea of being in connection with this person. It was this, relationship or the possibility of relationship. It was this, this energy of, talking with this person and, feeling like things are moving forward, That's what had you on a string, love. That's what had your emotions in the grip because... hey, their actions, their energy was devilish. They knew what they were doing. They knew what those things were kind of representing to, an empath like you, to someone who's emotional like you. And so I feel like they were messing with your foundation by really playing games with your loyalty, right? Because they were disloyal themselves. And so you could never build anything. You could never experience any growth because you really didn't have anything because everything was on a string. Love, everything was on a string, and so it was all a game to them. It was all a manipulation of your energy. That's why they don't feel bad about this situation. That's why they're only interested in their growth and their development, right? That's why they're only loyal to themselves, right? This loyalty is only for them. That's the thing. Since they were young, I feel like. And so that's what we're healing, right, love? That's what we're recognizing. That's that strength that's coming through. That's like, what? It's not the problem isn't me. The problem isn't that I'm a loyal person, right? It's not, forget all people, whatever, but there's an aspect of this, this is them. This is an aspect of them. This is what they were bringing to the connection, right? They were wreaking havoc on, our stability. And so I feel like in ways that we're like, not going to be so naive, but again, it's like exhibiting more purity. And so in this purity, right, there's an aspect of maybe not allowing the impure into the pure, right? And so in that way, like, it's the same effect, right? It's the same positive result over here of allowing us to move through a pure right perspective instead of playing these games with these snakes. Trying to fix broken people or people who are, who aren't offering themselves fully or clearly, keeping us bound. Eight of Swords, right? And I think we're seeing that. I think we're seeing how bound we were by that emotional space, by offering so much, giving so much, too much of ourselves, right? But now we're being released. Now we're being unstuck. Absolutely. This realization is the unsticking, is the... is getting down from the tree, right? Getting, you're caught up in the tree. Getting down from it, right? Getting out of this mess. Absolutely, getting your foundation back. Look at you free. Look at you free. Throwing that away, I don't need the cycle, right? Throwing that cycle to the wind, casting it off, casting it away, and this is an unfamiliar, Page of Wands. It's unfamiliar territory, right? Being this free, I feel like we don't, like, this is the mirror polar opposite of, like, trying to, like, hanging on this person, hanging on their energy, or, just energetically kind of like, thinking about them, wondering about them, and all this energy was devilish. So it was all like, none of it was enjoyable. It was all stressful, I feel like. Ten of Cups. This your real happiness. You're gonna just be happy to be free of this person. I feel like you really are. Through this realization, I feel like there's a lot of relief here. There's a lot of wholeness being found. Gathering yourself, bringing yourself back together, and you're just happy not to be taken advantage of or deceived in that way. So definitely, sorry for you, love, that you feel like it's a Ten of Cups just to have you back and your space back. Yikes. You're definitely whole and worthy, and I feel like you are safe, love. You're safe from this person. Absolutely, it was necessary to cut this person out with this 5. They had to go. They had to go. They needed to go. This was a good thing. Because I don't see anything really. I see selfish energy coming through. Anyway, this is what I have for your reading, right? I appreciate you. I do. Hey, you're welcome, love. Definitely, thank you. Ooh, we busted down. So we did a reading over there. Curly got a reading, y'all. All right. Bino, I was working with Bino, man. What you got going on, Bino? What's up, Ling? Hey, Britt. What's up, love? What's up, Future? How you doing? We are doing future. We're doing randoms. We're doing the popcorn. Got the brother Ismail on the just got home. That's what I'm talking about. Got the brother Rob over here. How you doing, Rob? You having a good night, man? Sag reached out today. I found your question, Bino. Sorry after not talking for 2 weeks. Okay, got an apology from Sag. Should I trust it, or does she have motives for reaching out? See what's going on. They do have motives. They got a plan. We're going to find out what they're planning. Ooh, deception coming out at the base of the read. I got to find out about that. We do have deception on the table. I feel like this person's not being genuine with their intentions. New beginning. So maybe they're trying to get you into connection here, and they're kind of acting like they're not. Or accumulating some type of information. What's going on with the deception? So they're hiding strong feelings? Okay. Could well be. Feeling strongly. Feeling strongly here. Security or stability. Perhaps this is why they're looking to the connection. They feel a security or stability with you, in connection with you. Movement away. Clarify the movement away. Friend space, loyalty space. Maybe one more for this dog. What's what we talking about? Interesting. Okay, I feel like they don't care about the details at this time. I feel like they just want to talk. All right, that's coming forward. Um, Okay, so they're trying to kind of get you in the spirit, all right, through this communication, get you kind of spiritually, hooked or attached, perhaps. Deception over here linked with time. So something hasn't been given enough time. All right, I feel like we're kind of rushing some type of process here, some type of time. Maybe we're trying to act like things are all good, or that maybe that I think we might need more time, but it's like we don't. We have strong feelings about some type of stability, so we're trying to get out of this place that we're in, find more of this friendship space, reestablish this loyalty, consistency in cycles, offer more time forward. Maybe they're kind of being standoffish, like this isn't what they want. I think that is what they want. With new beginning being laid out in the future. Or, filling in more of that plan in order to do so. Same outcome. This might be taking their time a little bit more. Yeah, so I feel like there is an accumulation here of, like, kind of feeling you out, playing the situation by ear in order to see this new cycle forward. Absolutely. Not once, but twice. Definitely looking for a new cycle forward. Interesting. Value recognition. So I do think we're coming back to the connection, saying that we really do value the connection, right? We do. We want this. I think that's coming forward. I think they're trying not to come on too strong. Over here, I think we're hiding strong feelings. Tell me why this stork is here. What are we getting away from? Lack situation. They want more of you. They do. Deep feelings. Deep feelings. Feeling like they're not, again, they got deep feelings for you, right? Medication can kind of take you out of your space or your zone, Could make you kind of like emotionally kind of, right, shut down a little bit. I mean, that could definitely mess with your head, man. That's some heavy shit. But I feel like this person is recognizing that they feel like they're lacking without you. That life is lacking, without the Beano. And they're recognizing deep feelings that they'd rather have you in their life, that they do want you in their life. Maybe they just got in a weird headspace, got a fucked up headspace, and kind of started second guessing the connection, that kind of a thing. With this deception, it's like they're playing games because I feel like they kind of want things to go back the way they were, in a sense. Like they don't want a different dynamic of them kind of like leading the connection or something like that. And so I think they are looking for you to kind of like just take your place, if that makes sense. Yeah, they're kind of hoping everything falls into place, absolutely. That things work out here, things realign. Knowledge, wisdom, I feel like they'll know that this is meant to be if that's the case, is what I'm getting. So weird. I haven't seen somebody else indicated in this reading as of yet. No one else has come up like that. This surprise could be a realization about you, realizing deeper feelings for you, realizing that you're, could be making a decision, right? Choosing you. realizing that you're the right choice. Well, look, regardless, I do see them moving towards you. I see movement in this connection and them wanting to move towards you. So likely this is a surprise, and yeah, they're recognizing you. All I'm getting is they weren't sure. They really weren't. They were in a state of uncertainty, seeing it as a riskier connection. And I do see movement. I do see movement. This person wanted to kind of get out more, be out more, you know, be more socially involved, do more things, do stuff, right? This person wants a new cycle or a fresh chance, a new beginning here. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Well, you know, it depends where your Leo's at. If you know what house, it's curious. I'm curious. Huh. He says you're Cancer, Leo cusp. Well, I understand that placement. I'm a Leo myself. Well, this is much what I'm seeing, you know. Oh, Mars and Leo. Venus in her Sag. So, I mean, that just makes... Sag is already hard to deal with. Venus and Sag is only harder to deal with. So they're just ruled by affairs of the heart when it comes to their truth, you know? And so if they felt like there was an aspect that wasn't lining up, you know, if they really weren't about it, they wouldn't remotely come back, I don't think. So I do think that there is like a realization here of like it just I don't see Sag wanting to play themselves a bit. Oh, that's you. Because we all do have the aspects. Yeah, Mars Leo. Okay, I get the stubbornness there. Venus Sag. Okay, so this is why you're emotionally hurt by the situation. I understand that. That makes sense. Because where's the truth in here? Where's the realness, right? You know, if this is what you've shown me, then isn't that kind of how you are? Is kind of what your Sag is saying, right? And I feel that because it's like it doesn't seem real then, right? 11:11 on the clock. It doesn't seem real then. So you might feel like this is a fake or a social play, you know, trying to flex on some social value that you might have to offer, right? Maybe because you got it going on, or, you know, because, you know, you look good, or y'all got it going on as a, you know, kind of a couple kind of thing, and it's like, you know, that can kind of stroke the ego, right? This kind of deal. And so, yeah, they might be looking at you as that high value. You know, I definitely think so. You know, I think they're realizing that. I feel like that's all this gas over here about this mask energy, right? Where they're like hiding these feelings about how they truly feel because they're trying to have an upper hand or keep it kind of more equal on this in terms energetically. And you may well just be out of this person's league, and, you know, they're just kind of keeping you, you know, energetically. And, they're almost like kind of pulling you down in a sense. I could see how you're seeing that, especially if they're not coming to you and revealing true feelings and how they truly feel, right? Why are you playing games over here with this deception and this mask on, right? That's what I'd be looking at. You know, why do we have this mask sat over here, right? You want this new beginning, but why can't you be upfront about it? You know, and isn't this the time? Isn't that the time? Isn't this of all times, isn't that the time to make a decision and to come forward and say how you truly feel? If this is what you truly want, this is what you want to communicate, but you want to beat around the bush because you got some type of a plan. You got an angle, right? And so it feels like we're not really giving all of ourselves to the connection, right, fam? I don't think so. You know, we're reeling and dealing. We're spinning a game over here. And so that's unfortunate, you know, that they're not really putting in the time to really see this connection blossom and really be what it could be. And so I think that's good on you, Bino, for having kind of a higher minded self for, you know, what it is that you deserve, right? For the caliber individual you are, you deserve straight communication. You know, not these games, not this beating around the bush, right? I do see them wanting to come forward. I do see them realizing a whole lot, feeling like they messed up. But, you know, they were playing games, and they were viewing you as a game, you know, as a roll of the dice. And the thing is, you're not a roll of the dice, bro. You the farthest thing from it. You know, you real, you solid, you a person. We communicate, we hash things out. We don't, you know, do this flaky shit, right? Not on Leo. I know damn sure not on Leo. You're not pulling no games. Leo gonna get mad offended. Gonna get way offended. That's what I'm saying. Absolutely. And so use you for all your best qualities, but, you know, wouldn't let you be a person. You know, wouldn't let you be you, you know, and be human, right? And it gotta be something else, you know? You know, it gotta be a game. It gotta be this, you know, oh, I don't want Leo, now I want Leo, right? I'll take the support, but then I'll disappear. You know, I'll take the love, but, you know, when I ain't about it, I ain't about it. You know, and that's very much a Sag energy. This is very much a Sag reading as it goes. Anywho, you know. Because Leo's fixed. Leo's fixed. All they can do, they're going to shoot some arrows. But Leo can be so stubborn. He'll probably you know, catch the arrows with the teeth, or, you know, pull them out one by one with the teeth. Just kind of pick its teeth with it, you know, with the arrow. Like, you know, forget that. I'm playing this game. I'm not even playing. I'm gonna run around, shoot your little arrows. I'm just like, those arrows do nothing on this tough skin, on this hide, on this strength over here. I just start flexing. Arrow gonna break its course. Over here. You got me fucked up. I'm angry. I ain't playing no more. Right, Leo? I feel that. Aha! You want to see stubborn, right? Because you ain't having me trapped. You ain't having me stuck. I'm realizing how you get me stuck, right? That's what you're saying. You're saying, I'm realizing how you trap me. You trap me with these ideas, with these ideals, with these perspectives that you want to just throw out. You know, you throw out these lines. Literally, right? Lines, like, right? Words, sentences, right? You know, one-liner, that kind of thing, right? Throw out these lines and get you all wrapped up, get you all tripped up. You know, things that you thought they meant when they said type of shit, right? And it's all just what? Keep you in place. Exactly. You free. You free. Free from the cycle, free from the bull, free falling, right? In a good way. Going with the world, diving in the whirlpool. Diving into the portal over here. Seeing what's up with the world, with the universe, with everything else that life has to offer. Instead of this is like a lake, it's like an ocean, right? This is like a portal over here with the flower of life. This is like a wash basin, right? Very limited, small container, right? Have you confined, contained in a sense. Trapped in this connection that was starving you. And you're not alone anymore, because I feel like there's an aspect of loneliness in that connection. You know, kind of not hitting that pay dirt, not really kind of getting that though, right? But it was kind of just like getting us wrapped up in it, not necessarily, you know. I don't see us being alone. I really don't, fam. I really do see new cycles forward, and I don't see you being alone for long. I see you going with the world, and the world going with you. I really do. I don't see a loneliness here. I don't. And I feel like you're just happy with the process, man. And it's like this, having this safe place, a safe space, you know, you doing you, not having to do too much, do anything extra, you know, fight to maintain that kind of space. There's your enjoyment. You happy not doing all this extra. You happy without the drama. You really are. You'd rather go it slow, go your own pace, you know, enjoy a bit, you know. Dig in. Yeah, because now I feel like she's the one who's trapped. She's the one who's trapped waiting on, you know, waiting on your lines, you know. Seeing that she kind of did it to herself, you know. Because she's done the same thing. She's written a story that now it's hard for her to spin herself out of. Ace of Wands, I think there's realization here, right? Yeah, consciousness, you know, seeing, third eye sight, right? Seeing where where the passion is, right? Where the real connection is, where your real growth is. Seeing the situation for what it is. This realization is coming down, that it's time to move on, that new cycles are being called in, that you can't offer your heart here in this space anymore, and that you're not really, you haven't really been growing in the love space, growth space, even though I feel like you've been offered, you know. And you know, when the offer was true, when the offer was here, when it was genuine, when we were here to make things work, it didn't go. And so now we're seeing that, you know, investments here don't really pan out, do they? Temperance in reverse. That's Sagittarius card. No, being impatient. Working against the Temperance angel. You're seeing it. You're not even showing up for your energy, Sag. You know, 3 of Wands. I see you making choices in another direction. I really do. Brighter horizons. Meeting the universe, meeting the world out there. Following your passion. Free. Got a surfboard, man. Riding the wave. Riding the waves. I still feel like she's gonna keep trying to shoot those little arrows, you know. But see, it's with that communication, she might really be trying. I know that realization, but you know, it's a bit, you know. But you only got your life to live, right? You know, you got to be looking out for your best growth, your best interests. You know, listening to your heart space, understanding what the games that these people playing. You know. Whereas, again, it's this mastery over time, right? Wouldn't this be the time of all times for you to say how you really feel if this is a connection that you want, right? And to mean something, to build something. You know, at what point, you know, do we step behind from behind the mask, right? And yeah. What time do we remove the mask and we reveal our true selves and say how we really feel? You know. Because it's like, I could work with that, but I don't, what's up with these games? You know, I'm not one to be played, right? That cheapens. That makes everything so cheap. Yeah, you're not one to be played with, right? They should say how they feel, you know? Yeah, because then they're going to feel like, and this is where that stubborn, this is that fizz. Because someone's got to concede here. And energetically, you don't really owe it to concede, you know? It's kind of like it's her move, her ball, her, you know, play, as far as that's concerned. Which, you know, plan or solution, but it's rooted in deception. She's not doing it, she's not coming forward. You know, I would have much rather seen, you know, her come out with some type of ethic and a revelation, you know what I mean? And like, just out with it, you know, instead of like hiding this to trying to get this out of you to get like kind of an old situation back or something like that, man. And so it's like, because she don't want to She don't want to risk the. She don't want the risk. She still doesn't want the risk. We still haven't learned anything. She walked away because she didn't want to risk. She's not coming in because she doesn't want to risk. So, it's just a funny energy, fam. It's funny energy, you know. Scared of opening up. That's just how it goes, you know. But yeah, that's how I'm picking up for you. I appreciate your question. Oh, got that oracle over here. Dangerous pussy, the past. That Leo energy. All day. Yeah, Leo's not happy. Lion's not happy. That's the thing, man. You gotta be good. You gotta be nice to your Leos, cause Leo's gonna be upset, man. They got that pride thing for real. I mean, Leo's got some pride too, man. You know, and I feel like Leo's generous, right? Leo is gracious, you know, but Leo does not like games. Leo is not about the disrespect. If you're about the disrespect, Leo ain't having it. You gonna get the growl. You can get the roar. You can get the teeth, right? Dangerous pussy, the past. This is like learning from past mistakes. Absolutely. You know, even in the name, right, as it goes. But yeah, this kind of writes the story itself, you know. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, man. You know, that's the thing. Leo, that's a kingly energy. That's a high vibration, man. Leo got some pride rolling. What's up, Melody? What's up, Love? What's up, Brittany? Still got some people on here. So that's what I had for you, though. Haha, it's a vape. I guess they call it the e-hookah. It's going good. It's pretty good. Hey, I appreciate you. Yeah, definitely come back and see us. Definitely curious on how your situation develops. Wishing you the best forward, Bina. Thanks for rocking with us. I appreciate you. Hey, thanks. I don't know. We just got this flavor. Let me see. Kiwi melon is the flavor of the day. Kiwi melon. So moving forward, take a look at Brittany, dating life. What's going on with the date life? Date life mathematics. Getting to know each other. So we may have met somebody over here. Maybe talking to people. We're just trying to meet somebody. Worth waiting for. Alright, waiting for the right one. Waiting for the one. Trying to meet people but haven't met the right one. Divine timing is at work. We're raising our vibration. Spirit got somebody special for us. Free yourself. Well, we're being instructed to free ourselves from this waiting. Open up our energy. Well, we're being called into experience. Well, Brittany, I feel like a connection is safe for you at this time. Opening up our boundaries. Getting to know somebody new here. Free yourself. All right? Take it as it resonates. You might free yourself from the burden of, trying to get to know these people. And instead, be totally dialed in, zoned in with your, when they come type of energy. Or there's an aspect of freeing yourself from this waiting and opening yourself, expanding your boundaries, and just allowing yourself to get to know more people in a way that we're not really holding ourselves necessarily for somebody, but we're open to the development of a connection that could become something beautiful. Trust. I feel like it's more the second one. Trust in it being safe, right? It being safe to step out, venture out. I feel like, right? Maybe we're even going out, that kind of a thing. That we're able to get to know somebody here. We're going to be able to that it's trusting in the process. And like this waiting was really like a maturing or a certain healing, or holding ourselves, our vibration up into a place where it was more secure. We really like know thyself, and so now that I feel like this has kind of been served, like time served, it's like now we're in a place where we're strong. We have the strength, to expand our boundaries here, and we're being called to trust in that process. Absolutely, Britt. But we're not seeing how much that we've really healed. All right, we've actually healed quite a bit here. It's calling us to trust and have faith that we can do the work, that we can do this, right? That that we don't have to have unrequited love forever. We don't have to not get to know somebody and just be waiting to for this, divine timing, connection kind of coming down. If anything, this is kind of like a spiritual green light, and maybe we felt this red light where we needed to get in our space, our zone, our energy, and we've been trusting in this, in the messages of the ascension, right, of self. And I feel like now we're getting a green light from Spirit saying, okay, now it's time to free ourselves, right? Unrequited love and honeymoon coming in clarifications. And so this is like a nostalgic feeling of returning to this excitement, of returning to this place of, possibility, of having somebody, of all this coming full circle, right? Of what this opportunity really entails. Forgiving and learning, definitely giving yourself a break. All right, you needed this time, you needed this healing, and maybe we feel like we've gone without. And recall the collective reading at the beginning, right? How we feel like we've left something in order to bring forward this ethos, right? And so definitely check out that collective message. I'm resonating with that for you. But we're forgiving and learning, right, over here, over the process, the time that it's taken. I feel like this has been worth waiting for us to feel whole and solid and good about our connections. Now we're being called to give ourselves and connection a chance. We really are. And to offer commitment forward for this growth and seeing all of this really happen for ourselves. This is we're being called into commitment, giving this a chance, having trust in the situation, and freeing ourselves, opening up our boundaries. Being patient with ourselves, forgiving ourselves. We truly don't realize how much that we've healed over here. Awesome. Playfulness. So having fun. Yeah, absolutely. You're called into enjoyment, having fun, freeing yourselves to these connections, trusting yourselves in the process of getting to know each other, getting to know these people. All this is, maybe we are waiting for, this right moment or opportunity, but I feel like we're expanding our boundaries here and we're offering commitment forward to get this other step of the process, right? To be in a place where we're maybe exploring a different side of ourselves, right? A different stage of enjoyment or fun. I feel like a really enjoyable chapter over here is what I'm getting. So that's what I got, right? It does. Yes, it does. So who we got? You're welcome, love. I promised I wouldn't do too much. An hour and a half. Alright, I'm gonna go 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Yanni's energy towards me, Gemini. Love going on, true love, all right. Definitely love coming out here. Love that's going places. This connection is moving at the end of the day. No doubt about it. Snake energy, but it might be sexually based or sexually led. A lot of attraction here, no doubt. That's a strong fundamental to the relationship, to the connection. Strong attraction going on. I do get the sense they're in love. Secret obsessions, maybe sexual interest. So it's like kind of like keep it in your pants. I don't know. Seems like we're very interested in. I don't know. Again, it just feels like we're very horny. Let's kind of get horny in this vibe. Strong feelings, new beginning. Yeah, I'm just getting there. Horny as heck as ever. Man, decay coming out with the love. We're not seeing his surprise. Again, I just get an essence of them just kind of wanting to like push some type of sexual boundary and then just kind of being disappointed over it. Something like this, I swear. Looking for growth in the love connection. I feel like it's not that they don't love it. I feel like it's just that they want more. That is what I'm getting. Pull me more. Growth, distant journey. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of... yeah, it's like we're getting a no when we want a yes. Okay, yeah, it's kind of like... That's absolutely what it is. Make no mistake. Okay. Nervous energy. Wow, something official came up. Why are they nervous about you going to school? It has to deal with time. Okay, so this is kind of time away from them. Again, they're like, now you're not going to have so much time for me. I'm not going to get to see you as much. Absolutely. That's what's going on over here. So, again, it's just like, I just get they are a hornball. They want to push the connection. If there's something to your heart space in the school, I mean, as soon as you said that, we got that message there, something official. Yeah, I just feel like time away from the connection, with them. Maybe that's in one aspect. Maturity coming out. I feel like they do respect this decision, all right? It's not a matter of disrespect, but they just don't get to see you, now they get to see the student, or what have you, right? This kind of a thing. Confusion, again, like, I don't know where the time is for me, finding flexibility, that kind of a thing to see more connection together. Mask over here. Maybe we're being more supportive than we're letting on. Cycles with the scythe. I feel like, again, it's this aspect of them taking time away from you. It's good for you, but not great for us, kind of a thing. Not good for me. Yeah, that's how they feel. Yeah, connection kind of slipping a little bit. Again, stability, aspect of them. Change is hard, change is tricky. Again, they do respect you, though. Plan or opportunity solution coming in with you. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they see that you got a plan, you got an idea, an opportunity. Again, I feel like they're just like, this isn't necessarily like, this isn't... And it's kind of a drag, that's it. School's a drag. School's a drag because of, opportunity cost is what I'm getting from that card. Stability, I do see stability at the heart of the situation, alright, I do see it being stable. Time over here. So time is definitely influencing this connection as well. Time is influencing the stability of this connection, so... again, time away from you. Goodness. Yoicks. Then he got engaged? Oof. This new cycle, a new beginning coming in. Potentially off of a foundation. Been a long time coming. I don't know, right? Time and ethos, your ethics, and a new cycle over here in alignment with you. This is the right usage of your time, or something to this degree. New cycles in time. Foundation is being implicated with you, or stability over here. New beginnings. They definitely agree. Wish fulfillment coming out at top. Absolutely, you are represented with wish fulfillment. I guess your usage of time and stability over here. So it feels like they're really very happy with that. Direction. Absolutely. Very positive message coming in here for, your usage of time or your foundation that you built up for yourself. So I do, again, just to expand further, they're really happy about this. I got mountain. I do have a block in the connection. Commitment in a hidden space. Huh. So it does feel like maybe we can't offer commitment forward, though. We don't have the stability to entertain a connection. So it's like, as happy as we are, we can't move forward. I do feel that way. Anything on the outcome of this block here? Oof, deep feelings. Still have deep feelings for you. You did get Lovers come out for his card. That's something. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Melody. I definitely wish you best going forward. We'll do Ivy and then we'll get out of here. Will me, Scorpio, and Louis, the Aries, be back in a committed romantic relationship soon? All right. Cut it dry and see how we go from there. Choose a new direction is what Spirit says. I do feel like we're being led away from each other at this time. I don't think Spirit intends for us to be together. Alright. What's influencing this connection? Wish fulfillment. Alright. Could be misconnection with that star energy. Certain clarity as well. Some clarity has been reached. Decision here in regards to consistency or commitment. So maybe somebody was all over the place over here. Somebody was just being really inconsistent. Lover's card coming out. Movement. New beginning. I feel like this is the Aries energy. Kind of going with the heart over here. Just kind of like by the cuff. You know what I mean? Like, this is just kind of, I want it, I go get it kind of a thing. I'm kind of off after. For you, I feel like this is Scorpio energy. We were looking for that commitment, that decision, right? So, an agreement over here, and then consistency. That was the fulfillment. That was the promise, right? That was the opportunity. Sure. And I feel like this clarity's been had, about true feelings, about how they really feel, how they really stand. When it came to making that decision, I feel like they made the decision to go, When it came to consistency, they wanted a new cycle, So I feel like almost every turn or every, it's like gate, or gateway, they made a decision away from this connection. It kind of feels like it does seem that way. I think they've kind of gone with just like what it is that they want, and so maybe they wanted us one day and they kind of like just didn't the next, just kind of like a roaming. Again, it's like a distractionary energy, right? And so I don't know if this person just likes a lot of stimulation, is always trying to be doing something. But I feel like commitment's definitely an issue for this person. And they're definitely in that like exploration, adventure kind of energy, and just don't really want a connection. They just want to have fun, is what I'm getting. It's just kind of Aries just want to have fun. That's what I'm seeing. And Scorpio looking for, want to make a decision, a commitment, something real. And so I feel like y'all are on two different pages entirely. I feel like this is why the connection hasn't worked out. No real growth here. No mastery level growth being represented. No mastery. And ultimately cycles that have fallen out of sync, fallen out of line, moved away. So that's what I'm getting for the connection, right? I appreciate that. Appreciate you, Ivy. That's going to conclude our reads, right? I appreciate everybody for being here, everybody showing up. I'm definitely tired. I'm definitely going to get off. But hey, we showed up. We showed up and we did our thing. So it's not what we do, but what we repeatedly do that makes us who we are. So remember that and embody high vibes, all right? Much shout out to everybody who catches this on the back end, right? Everybody who enjoys these reads after this gets posted. So appreciate y'all, collective. Definitely come back and see us, right? Kind of a slow day, but that's all right. We doing our thing. We growing. So y'all be good. Y'all stay happy and be free. Peace.